Good evening, welcome to my game stream. I'm Spike, also known as Crunk7up, and here we are back in Star Citizen. There's been an update to the 4.0 preview build. It's been a little while since I've been in, because there's no point in me playing a game and showing you guys a warts and all experience of a game where I can't physically do anything except run around and fly. The whole point is to, yes, find bugs and glitches and what have you and report them. But if you can't induce them because the contracts that you want to do to find them are broken, there's not much point. And free fly, free roam sandbox, as good as they are, this is so expansive that it would just feel empty. And personally, I didn't think that would be too good a content. So I've avoided it for a little while and done a few other things. But with the update resolving some of the soft locks and server shard account locks that have been going on, I'm also hoping that it's addressed some of the server issues and the hotfixes they've had in the background, and they've merged them together to end up hopefully giving us a little bit more of a playable experience. So as there is an update, I'm loading back in. We're going to see if I can again go to these cargo box missions and see if one, they accept, two, if they end up populating correctly, and three, see if we can get a completion status on some of these box missions. I'm going to do it one by one first, and then we're going to try a multiple selection. We'll probably try two, and then we'll try with three in the list, and see if that helps in getting us to complete some of these box missions and to finally start earning or re-earning some cash to be able to at least get ourselves a little bit closer to having a vulture. And if we've got a vulture, then I can start on hopefully some salvage missions, because that's ideally what I would like to be doing. So the infamous elevators, are these going to end up working? Let's find out. Let's have a look. Oh, we got, okay, so that has called. That's called from level 2 to the lobby. Let's crack a lack and see what's going on. Do we? Yes, we end up where we're supposed to be. So the elevators are definitely working. That's a good sign. It's odd that the portal teleportation device that is the box and the therefore the elevator area, it's usually quite telling. If the elevators don't work or don't load properly, it's usually a sign that you're going to have a not so good time in Star Citizen, because they are what transport you everywhere, all over these ships and stations and stuff. So if they tend to be broken, you're likely going to find that something else in the gameplay loops is going to be broken, and as a result, it's going to be incredibly difficult to probably do the things that you want to do. So first things first, I need to replace my helmet, because I put it on the floor to hydrate myself. Didn't get around to hydrating myself because I was chatting on the stream, and then my helmet got stolen. So I don't actually have a helmet anymore, and I need to purchase one. So let's find, I don't want a food court. I do actually, is it on this side? It is on this side. Cool. So we'll get ourselves in here. Let's get ourselves the armor.
Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Singularity. There she is. That's what we need. We'll have one of those. Thank you. Thank you. And then, no, okay, so they don't have liquids here. So let's find out. Oh, I've got a message. Am I going on now? Yes, Feldo, I am currently on. I'm just
Let me know if there's anything I can help you
out
with.
to test. Everest ends in my
Hey.
see.
Hi, welcome.
So let's see. Let's whack up the old thing. No, we don't want to be going up there. We want to be going across to the food court. It's not that direction. It was where I was going. Oh, I'm not used to being at Everest at all in the slightest. So let's invite. Yep, let's accept that bad boy. Join Le Party.
Hi there.
Party is there. Cool
Everything
beans.
going all right?
Let's go grab. I suppose I don't really want to be
Well, hey
going for
there.
too much fluids, and we certainly don't want to. Or I don't want to induce
Hi
the.
there.
No. No.
Hi, welcome. What?
I don't want the carrot bars. I want your juice. Give me your liquids. You've got food bars there. No, we want. I want fluids, mate.
Hey, welcome. Hi, welcome.
Yeah, you can say welcome. Ah. No, I don't want coffee. Oh my god.
How you doing? Yeah. Hi,
Cool.
welcome to the store.
Finally.
Everything going all right?
Yeah, it is. I want to carry this one. I can't drink it because I've got the helmet on. I haven't got the helmet on. So, drink it,
Hi,
my bad
welcome.
boy.
Hi. Let me know if there's
How
anything
you
I can
doing?
help
Thank
you
you.
with.
Open. Let's drink this.
Hey, welcome.
So I do want to drink the whole thing. Let's get that hydration up. It's not going to hydrate me that much. But it will be better than what I had.
What?
Go on the edge, whatever. Not too
Hi.
fast. Oh, we got
Everything
80%.
going all right?
80% will do. Yeah, okay, so we got a coffee with us. That's not so bad. It's the juice
Hi,
bar.
thanks for coming in.
Yeah, we'll grab one of those. Store it. Grab another one of those. Store
Hey
it.
there.
Hey.
We'll get a
Welcome.
couple of these bad boys. Vestal waters. Store. Store.
Hi.
Lovely
Let me know if there's
jubbly.
anything I can help you with.
Right, now that's accomplished. I've got my helmet that I need. And I've got
How you doing?
Everything going all
myself
right?
hydrated enough to not have to worry about missions. We've still got a couple of slow interactions and a couple
What?
of slow what's-its are happening. No, let's take it all with us. Now, let's go see what let's get in there. Yeah, let's go see what cargo missions are going to be like once we get off this place, or once we get into our hangar,
What?
and see if cargo missions, contracts, etc. work to enough of a degree to be able to earn some money, because that is the test. Now, also before, we was having issues with the reset and the recall of ships, the storage and claiming of ships in hangars, or hangar inventory at the very least. So we'll see where we're at with that one. It looks like I have a ship out. Is that going to be my? It is my cutter. Okay, my cutter is out and about. I'm not too fussed by that. And we have a Cefaldo. What an entrance. God, I love that song. How's it going, dude?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. Just doing the old testaroonie of this bad boy. Just making sure things work as per updated. Just about to try
Well,
first contract accept. and see if...
Let me know if it works, and if not, we can do some salvaging or reclaimer.
Yeah, salvage would be sick. That's what I'm missing doing, man. I really miss getting on that, getting
Have
on that
you actually
laser.
seen the Polaris yet?
I've seen a lot of the mock-ups, and I believe you showed me when you got one.
Yeah, but have you been inside one?
No, because I didn't get that far, because that's when things started to break.
I'm going to Area 18 to go claim it. So
I'm at
I'll
Hurston
be
at the moment.
there in a little while.
I will see. I'm going to try and do a contract mission here and see if it accepts and populates, because it was the population issue that was the issue with the bug last time. So I'm going to see if that works first. If it populates, then they might well have fixed it in this patch, which would be nice. If so, I'll come back to Area 18 and then test it there, because obviously that is the shortest possible route, is Riker and Virginie, because they're the closest together. Because Everest Harbour and Lorville are close, not as close as Virginie and Riker. But I'm struggling to find a... Yes, straight up. Let's try this one. Let's do an 11 SKU titanium to teaser. Right. Immediate accept. Does it populate into my... It's in my inventory. Oh, please tell me they fixed it. But this is the first contract, and the first one always seemed to work by its singularly by itself. So we'll see. Let's see. Okay, are we going to get... Oh, we didn't get a double animation either. Oh, this is looking promising, but I'm not going to count my chickens just yet. So we didn't get a double animation on the elevator, pulling up the boxes. We've got correct population immediately, and we're in the same location. So that's good. So the next thing to test would be being able to complete the contract, which will be for sure the next that's the next in the list. If the contract completes, then yes, Area 18 we will return to, see if it's see if it's just as buggy as it was before. Before we came to Lorville.
God, I love my cutter.
Yeah, I've still not got around to upgrading mine yet, but past cash flow
wouldn't.
issues. So.
I've changed my mind. I don't think you should.
Oh really?
Because I forgot the sacrifice for the extra fuel. You lose a lot of the cargo space, and that is what's important to you at the moment. So
it is
I
indeed.
changed my mind on doing the upgrade, because I could stream my screen and show you the back of.
I know your door's in the middle, isn't it, rather than at the side like mine is?
Yes.
Yes.
I've got a lot more like livable space. They've
Yeah.
sacrificed the cargo room.
Yeah, I bet you've got a lot more components around the walls as well, in like the little hatch things that you can open and the fuses that you can take out. I bet you've got like mine's all down on the right hand side, on the same side as the door. I've got nothing on the left hand side because that's where my clippable storage grid is. But I bet because yours is more like the military silence vessel, I bet you've got more of your equipment's probably in the back, and I bet it'll be on both sides of the wall. Which, like I say, it's the trade-off of having the extra fuel cells, and then
watching your stream, so I'm looking to see about like your power and stuff.
we see, I've got, this is my relays are by the back door for the radar, radar and relays at the back door. Then the cooler is in the middle, and then the shield and battery are next to my interior door. Which would suggest that mine is... Maybe I don't have access to those components. Oh no, mine are in the cockpit. Life support and my... Oh no, that's my storage cupboard for weapons. But yeah, it is more spread out. I would assume yours is all in this back area. But that is one thing I do remember from yours, is that your door is in the middle, which means I wouldn't be able to do this janky ass trick of having 12 skew in my thing, because I can't get down the side. And I wouldn't be able to get in or out the ship, because it's the only entrance, isn't it?
I think my door is a lot more central than yours.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think I might be able to. How big's your actual grid?
It's 2 by 2. It's 2 across, 2 long and 2 up. That's the actual clippable grid. Yeah, the actual clippable grid is only 2.
So this one is just 1.
Ah, yeah. See, that's why I can turn around and clip these 4 in, and then I can get the 2 stacked the same on the wall, so that makes it 6. And then obviously it's past the door, so the gravity for the ship works. And then obviously I can turn around and put another 6 next to it in the same configuration, and then get down the little like gangway that it leaves by the wall. It's just I can't turn around and.
I'm streaming my screen.
I'm not going to be able to do that because I've got OBS open on my second screen and I'm in the game, so. I'm not going to see it until I get out of this in the stream. Let's get this up here.
Yeah, you definitely got a lot more. My door is a lot closer to the back end.
Yeah, I was going to say you got more in the middle, haven't you? You got more of a middle section than. Whoa! 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 Box fucking flying! Where's my other box? Don't tell me that's just lost me a box.
So I've got like a bed. I've got gun racks and an armor suit. I've got a table to sit down on.
Oh no!
Bathroom.
Oh, that's not good. 1, 2. Oh no, never mind. It's still in there. Whoa. Damn. Ships are still affected by box assets. That's not good. Right, let's grab this last one. Let's put you on the ramp. Try not to get run over by my own box. Just scooch down the back. Yeah. Stick that bad boy there. Then we should be able to reach, slam the door shut. Yes!
As to soon, I'm on the way from, because I woke up at fucking New Babbage.
Oh, is it? Alright, well, hopefully I'll be able to get down to Lawville and then dump this and get back out to Area 18 again.
We were doing a bunch of risky missions, you know, just clean up the wreck site. Yeah. So we were just munching it, we weren't even scraping it. And we managed to get like 50k a mission for those, plus we had over 1,000 SCU of the construction material.
Yeah. Looks pretty good. Pretty tight. Oh.
We ended up making like 2.5 million after you get the fees paid out the way with like the mission costs.
Yeah.
We ended up with like, I think between the 3 of us it was like 750k.
Ooh.
Which is good because, yeah, just don't buy attrition 5s. They cost nearly 300 grand each.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Hanger. I don't have all day. I only have a couple of hours.
Well, that's the problem. It gives everyone 100 seconds.
Oh, it gave me 200 a second ago, but that's because whoever's in this bloody instance. Let's just spin on the spot, shall we? Hey.
1,400 DP. 1,800.
This is why I like having an extra large hangar. I rarely get any higher than 1.
Well, again, it's alright for those who have the ships. I don't have the ship, so I can't do that.
As I say, yes.
Right. Hangar request is indeed completed. Let's. Oh, come on. Double tap certain buttons is still.
Have you seen the new MISC ship they've made?
No. I mean, I've not really been involved in SE because of the buggy issue. Not really been playing it or paying attention to any of the noise about it. I've just been hoping that it'd be fixed. And lo and behold, obviously, I came on last night to see if there was an update. Saw there was an update. It's like, oh, I know what I'm doing tomorrow evening. So it's been my involvement in SC. Oh, besides sticking in for my bug reporting and all that jazz from the issues that I found.
Oh, what have you been placed on Minutia Council?
Yeah. Like giving some detailed reports, going and finding the joys of having the P4K unpacked on one hard drive is that I've been able to go check against the log, like the asset ID, to find out which asset's actually been causing the problem, go find the file in the unpacked for P4K, and then do some tests on the file from the old version that I've got, 323, that I was going to extract the 3D assets from, the objects from, to turn into STLs to print for fingers for his ships when I was in the Discord. But yeah, I've been able to go file hunting in the P4K and compare and see how the memory management for that file works in population, to see where in the chain it breaks, and to see if it's just a memory allocation issue, whether it's the execution of the code is in the wrong order, whether it's in the right order but not completing, seeing if there's an interrupt with another piece of code that's coming before it in the chain that it shouldn't do, all that sort of jazz. So yeah, I've been able to start doing some quite detailed reporting in the background off stream, to send into them. Because the other thing as well is you've got to remember this game's running on 3 completely different coding languages. And I think some of the layers that plug in and inject between the different coding languages that they're using to do different things, I think that's where some of the breaks are more likely. They're like the weak links, as it were. So I think the plug-in injection coding that they're using to get a lot of this, like, to translate between the 3 different coding languages, or 3 coding bases, I think that's where their weak links in the chain are for this game, and the asset management, which is why they're finding that every time they update something, it updates, but then they're either forgetting to update the plugin itself that does the translation aspect into other coding languages for it to make sense on that end for the databasing technique that I've been banging on about on the stream, or they've updated that and it's not correlated with the update that's further down the chain in the language that hasn't needed updating. It's just then heuristically telling it that the language has changed in this manner, and it auto updates itself, right? Self-passing. And yeah, it's been an interesting week, to be honest. It's not just been doing that, I've been doing IRL stuff as well, but yeah, it's been quite fun hunting that shit out and doing a little bit of not back-end coding, but code hunting, as it were.
Okay, I'm just about to get to Area 18.
Nice, I see you just
So
shoot
I clean
by
the shit
past Hurston a second ago. Oh, okay. I was 17k above the surface, and then I've just randomly died. Everyone see that on stream, right? Miles above the surface, about to hit the clouds.
I'm waiting for you. I'm watching your stream now, and it's oh yeah, I've just seen that.
Yep. Hit the cloud surface, and then it's like it's solid. Boom. Cool. So, wow.
That cargo's now lost.
It's not just that. It's now my please be. You're not going to give it back to me, are you? Oh, you bloody well are. Well, that's rare, because sometimes it doesn't give it back to me. Or sometimes it does give my armour back to me, but it doesn't necessarily give me back all the pieces. Interesting. Well, is it going to give me my items in my armour, though? It does! Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, you died none. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what's been happening, dude. Like, when I've been able to get some way into the contract mission, I just get spawn raped, essentially, or just spunked into something solid that isn't actually there, and I just die. That was what, 12k from the surface? I don't think there's anything that's like a couple of kilometers tall, unless you get to like Babbage or Crusaders that tall, but that's only because it's a floating platform, or floating set of platforms.
Yeah, that's true.
So cool. Well, fuck that mission. At least I know it works here at
Well come
Hurston.
to
Yeah,
Area
that's what I'm gonna
18,
do.
yeah.
Exactly what I'm gonna do. Cancel this mission. Untrack, abandon. Oh, I'm so glad they haven't got proper rep working in this yet. Right. At least it's not. Well, at least they've got rep in it, but it's not like in Freelancer where each mission you don't accept or you abandon, it knocks your rating down for whoever you were doing it for. So you have to be careful about not ending missions or not completing them too often. Otherwise, you end up turning them into an enemy. You can't do shit for them.
I think that is the way it's going. I have no
I
idea
know.
if it doesn't like to get hit. But
No, it's not taking the hit at the minute because at the moment it's working like it's just a license, where you just the more you do it, it's kind of like what would be like your experience tree, I suppose, where your yeah, like your rep, it just goes up on the card. That's all it does. Like I can't do any member ones until I've done the junior ones because that's how it unlocks them, right? I have to do a certain amount of junior ones to unlock the next tier, but it doesn't actually go back down. So it's not like it's not substantive at the moment, but it will be. Fuck. I've not been in this medical play before. I'm gonna assume this is the exit. Yes, it is. Brilliant.
Welcome to Medi Unit.
Well, off to the hangar we go. Yes, let's get out of Lawville. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Yeah, I'm not going to turn around and get spawned onto the tracks with this hollow door now. Let's go! Let's get to the hangar.
I've got terminated to the spaceport to get the braid modules for the reclaimer.
Let's I'm really hoping that the Area 18 contracts work and that they populate. I'm really surprised that that first contract populated in the same location, because that was one thing I found Area 18 had an issue with. If you were at Bajini Point and accepted one that populated at Bajini immediately, down to Area 18, down to Riker, it just weren't putting it in your warehouse inventory at all. Whereas if you were in Riker and you needed to get to Bajini to pick it up and then come back, it would populate the first one and then wouldn't populate any after that. So I was working on trying to get them to populate just one at a time, do one mission in the list, accept it, finish it, then do the next one and see if that populated. I don't think it did. I think I managed one, and then I tried to do it once with the singular and it still didn't work. So that's why, on your suggestion, I came over to Hurston. And then Hurston appeared to work. But every time I tried to do it, it just got more and more broken before I even managed to complete the mission. So, no, can't do that. No, let me out. Thank you.
Do you want to know what the claim time is for the Polaris?
It's got to be like nearly 45 minutes, surely.
75 minutes.
75? An hour and 15 minutes?
An hour and 15
Fuck!
minutes.
Well, gives you time to do a few game loop missions, doesn't it? Fucking an hour and 15 minutes.
Expedite time is 18 minutes, so I'm just going to wait for the price to tick down while I'm doing my shit, and then when you get here, I will expedite it.
Yeah, no, it's... Well, I'm gonna get to you in my Titan, because that's Swift. Swift on the claim and Swift on the fucking fly.
For the expediting fee.
Oh, that's gross. That's gross. I'm glad I'm sub like £3 on expedite fees. Might only have 2 ships, but still. Oh my god, why is an elevator not giving me my fucking has everyone populated their own? Oh no. Has this idiot populated
the screens
his...
are so far away from the elevators.
I reckon an idiot's decided to lock his fucking hangar to every fucking elevator. Which is why I now can't get to my hangar. Come on.
Why are they both destroyed?
Oh. I better not have been there. I can go over to here.
If you want good guns, you're at the right place. Lawville has the best guns in the game.
I'd love to have a gun, but there's no point when I'm trying to get I'm trying to put all my energy in getting a vulture. That's all I want. That's my only aim at the moment. To grind out getting that back. Although no, my luck, I'll get to do it, and then oh my god, why is my I bet it's because they're both destroyed, and it's not reclaimed yet. It's gonna be why, isn't it? Yeah, fucking retrieve it. Yeah, now it's waiting for me. I should have a populated hangar in the elevator list. Give me my fucking hangar, game. Thank you. I'm in the list. Sweet.
Hells yeah.
Hells yeah. Hell yeah. So here's hoping it doesn't decide to just destroy me somehow with invisibleness. Like it's done in the past, God knows how many times. Wait a minute. Oh no, I thought I was, thought I'd left something in here. Hello, door.
The Polaris has a cargo grade of flight 536. If it didn't request a dock and collar half the time, I'd use it as a cargo ship.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. There's a 3 clicks. Any request complete. Come on, open these doors. Sweet. Up and away. Alright. Let's slice through those signs. Fly towards the Stanton sun. Beautiful.
Quickly check to see if anything at Dumper's Depot is good for a reclaimer.
Let's get some speed on the go. 50, 500, Kushti, we're out of atmosphere, we're not dead yet, that's a good sign. I was zooming on to that bad boy. Arc core, here we go. No, that's Arc 2, I don't want to go to Arc 2. Lively's a bit out of the way and I haven't got salvage ship yet, so it's going to be pointless. I don't want to go directly to you because that's going to be a little bit out of focus. Let's no, fuck it. No, okay.
With this new like quantum drive reshuffle, they've made the reclaimer like basically not upgradable.
Oh, is it because it's already big enough? Is that fucker behind me? Yeah, it is. Yes. Let's jump. There she be. Let's go back to the area of doom. Oh, it was the area of doom when everyone was patch testing over there. Breaking the motherfucking game.
Oh, Zoe's in global chat. I've just seen him talk, so I was like, Zoe, I love you.
17G to go. Let's see how this ends up a crack-a-lacking.
Seven seconds.
Beautiful. I'm 11G away, so it shouldn't be too long.
I'm heading to the spaceport now. Well, I will be in 7 seconds when the tram arrives. I always love how it's a second timer. It'll count down, get to 0, then it'll do another like 7 seconds to it.
Yeah. Let's have a ganders and
It hopefully won't be too long until I could claim my Polaris.
oof.
So should be like 5 more minutes.
1G to go.
But there's literally like 1v1, there is nothing that can really take it on.
Let's get the zoom out going. Oh yeah, we are close. That's good news.
Did I tell you about the PDC system on the Polaris?
Potentially. It's been a little while. Whoa!
We got one of us turrets.
Oh, yes, you did. Shit. I hope I'm above Area 18 rather than. Where are we? Ah, you're all the way over there. Are you actually at Area 18? Yes, you are. Never mind.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just chucked me out in front
I'm
of
at the
Artcore. I was trying to
spaceport,
figure out
so-
where I... Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just trying to make sure that my... Oh, you little son of a bee.
Got to like 300 kilometers out.
Yeah, it chucked me 300k out, and then it's just, it just let go of the Area 18 marker. Again, I think that's... Yeah, give me my route. You're going to route me. There we go. We've got to reroute it on the chuck out. There we go. That's better. Well, that's better and not as broken as it used to be or always was.
6 minutes until I get my ship.
Nice. I am
It's still going to cost me 39k.
20k out. Yeah, quantum travel's great. Let's get below the cloud line and get ourselves into Riker. You son of a bitch. Ah, yes. There'll be cloud here.
Wait, why is this dude in the sperm suit just running in and out? Muppet.
Because he likes to run in and out and shake it all about, maybe? I don't know.
He was running in between me and the ASAP screen. It was crazy.
Ah, he's one of those noggers that likes to just put you off, and then it's like, what are you doing, dude? You can't press the screen because his model gets in the way of it all. I hate that shit. Right, so I should now be able to hang a call. I don't want to have to wait, but I shall if I must.
You should be able to. You were within like, I think it's like similar.
Yeah, I am, but I've got to hang a wait because it's got to wait to assign one to me, hasn't it? That's the only problem with having these individual what's-its. Plus, I think I'm at where you're at, but you are in a different section of what's-it. And I think I need to be...
I'm at the ASAP screen section.
Yeah, so you're not quite at where the hangars are. You're actually in the station itself, which this might be the station area, but it doesn't actually give you the station here.
The hangars are roughly where my marker is according to your stream.
No, they're not. That's the thing. You might be at an ASAP screen. Are you in your hangar?
No, but like I know where the hangars are relative to the red map, and I can see my blue marker on your stream.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for it to arrive because I'm usually on this left-hand side. But, you know, it doesn't want to turn around and give me a fucking hangar. Oh yeah, no, it has about time. Ah, you son of a bitch! Gently now. Ah, oh, beautiful. Are you gonna open my hangar for me? Do I have to knock? Open for the toast! You son of a bitch! Ah. Oh, that's way too quick. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. This game's lag. I mean, come on, bro. Frost down and everything. Well, I'm at Area 18, just at the medical fucking station now. For fuck's sake. Well, I'm here now, so I might as well put it as my main imprint of regeneration, rather than being at Area 18, so that's good news. Yes. Oh, it's already registered at this facility, is it? Oh, really? Cool. It shouldn't be, because it was Area 18, but, you know. You're going to even let me get out my... Come on, input command. This is the shit that was happening before. Input command lag that's causing half the fucking problems of me dying. Because the game can't keep up with how many people are putting inputs into this fucking thing. Have I got my shit? I've still got my shit. Cool. Again, unusual. Death usually loses it. But, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I don't know if it correlates, but your stream went really laggy as you went into the hangar.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't correlate at all in the slightest. My stream can be perfectly fine, and then this is what I do. On leaving a hangar and entering a hangar, after your instance has been called, there is a lag on input commands when that happens, as you transition in and out of your independent space. That's what's been killing me when I've been leaving the hangar perfectly. I've been in completely free space, and then all of a sudden I find myself back at the medical centre. There is like the ways that I've taken off in and out of Riker, even Bajini, and on 2 instances Lawville, there is literally nothing there to hit. There has been nothing there to hit. And there have been at least 5 or 6 instances that, again, I have recorded on stream that are now on my YouTube channel, where you can literally see in real time, I'm flying, I'm fine, I'm at like 100 meters a second, and then all of a sudden, I just explode and die for no reason. And the only thing I can think it is the transition between. It's the same as when the elevators do and don't work. When you enter them, they're just a box, right? And they're a portal. They're a teleportation portal to where you need to go, right? Which is why if you're in a party and you watch your friends from outside of a space station, and you end up watching their marker, you can see where the elevator / teleport system takes them. The physical elevator doesn't move. Your marker and your positioning does, but it just teleports you and makes it look like you've moved between 2 points to anyone else. However, you are moving between boxes of instance. Well, that's all well and good, being able to move from one instance to another, but when you're trying to live transition from one box into an open area, there is always a wall where one box has to give you up to the other, and as a result, transition all of your command set, your asset, your model, etc., over into the new area, which from hangar to real world, you're going from your hangar box, regardless of size, out to open world space. Well, there are instances where this has happened to me, where I've done that, I've done it successfully, and I've been 3 to 5, maybe even 10 seconds into flight. There's nothing around me, no thing, no asset, not even a cloud, and I will still end up randomly dying and exploding and ending up back at medical center. And the only thing I can think of is the reconciliation, again, between the database of what my local client is saying to the server versus what the server is expecting me to be at, and it's trying to correlate the two, and there's a mismatch, so it chooses one and supersedes the other, and as a result resets you back if it can't consolidate the two, which involves in an instant spawn, because how else would you resolve it? You can't, like, it would just dump you out of your ship as a first person, right? So, like, it's part. I think it's part and parcel of why skew boxes, even singles, can turn around and still have their weight affect a ship that is vastly bigger and heavier than they are, and yet you can use this one skew box, as we've witnessed. You can put it onto a ship, not have it clicked to a grid, and the ship will start bouncing around because that box is interacting with it internally, and it's almost like the ship doesn't have any weight because it has to defeat gravity and is hollow, whereas the box, it's only an interactable asset on the outside. We can't open the boxes, we can't carry them because they're supposed to have a predetermined weight that our character can't interact with unless we've got a tractor beam. But when it comes to the ship, it all goes out the window. One thing I've wanted to test is, can I lift a one skew box, put it under the asset of a ship, and then use the one skew box to lift the ship with my tractor beam? Still, I'm at area 18, so
yeah, I can expedite. I can get my Polaris immediately now.
so this is the other thing as well. I'm trying to put away my fucking. There we go. I'm not going to use that because you've got a box right in front of you. Why is that shit so slow? It shouldn't be so slow. Come on.
I'm gonna update my thing.
This is the other thing as well. Look at this. I'm trying to interact, and my interact HUD stuff isn't. It's not coming up when it should do. Which this is one of those layers of interaction between two different sets of code that needs to be immediate. And that in itself is what's causing the lag. It's a delay between the two coding languages. One's an output for your HUD and interact stuff, and the other is actually the physical game itself, like the physics and the mechanics. And it's a good way to tell how far down the action sequence, the trying to complete code, and can't keep up with itself because we're playing it faster than the client can handle and that the server can keep up with us. Which again isn't down to internet connection, that's down to how the database and techniques work in this game. Or at least that's what I've narrowed it down to, because it seems strange that it happens to only certain assets, and they're usually the ones that are floating or movable. It doesn't happen to fixed assets like space stations or planets. It only happens.
The only reason I asked was because the times when your Discord cuts out is the same times your stream lags is when the same times you die.
Yes, I'm aware of that, but if that was the case, then why doesn't my game just shut off, or my stream just shut off? If it was that bad, it would turn around and cut me off and disconnect every time. This is why I don't think it's just like my ISP or my internet connection or my router. It's cyclic, and it only happens, like the Discord thing happens all over the shop, right? Doesn't matter what game it is. But Call of Duty has a serious server desync problem because their servers are diabolically shit, right? It's a well-known documented fact since that game came out. I don't have problems in other games. I only have problems in this game and when I'm Discording in Zombies. And it's only because the other end, the game's servers, are trash or have issues. And it's usually to do with refresh rate or how they cache and buffer. Because otherwise, the packet loss would be that great and degenerative that my ISP would just shut off and it would disconnect me and shut me out of the game. Because the client wouldn't have a connection to keep me connected.
Ah, shit, I just remembered the time. I have to take the dog for a walk.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
That's alright.
Cool.
I'm gonna turn around and test this cargo population thing from here to Bajini whilst you're doing that.
Then. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, no worries, man. Have a good one. Catch you in a bit. Let's see if the population, like, don't get me wrong, those who are watching the stream or going to be watching this video later on, Faldo raises a good point. It could well be internet based, right? However, if that was the case, this issue would happen in every single game that I own and that I've played online. The voice stuff is only an issue in Discord, and Discord's cyclic. It cycles. I can see it in Discord. I don't have this problem when I'm playing my Switch. When I'm playing Rocket League, I don't have this problem when playing Super Smash Bros. I don't have this problem when I'm on PlayStation. I generally, by and large, don't have this problem when I'm downloading stuff or watching things online. So to narrow it down, like if it was my ISP and router, I would see this issue everywhere. I'd see it with every time I'd connect to the internet, every time I'd end up doing stuff, right, based around this. And I just don't. The only times I have issues are new gen games like Star Citizen or like Call of Duty, and even games that aren't new gen. I F1 2023 and so on and so forth, like playing online races and stuff. I don't have slowdown and lag in those. So I'm going to put it down to server issues on their end for now, because it would seem that the lag is coming from their end. Also, I've never used to have this issue. In all the videos that I've posted on YouTube, there are instances where my stream would cut out in Twitch Studio because I hadn't set up the correct amount of bandwidth for my connection to use for it. I have in OBS. I've used exactly the correct amount of bandwidth usage for my stream to stream 1080p at the resolution that I run in, right? And for the longest time, I've not had any issues. Now, I'm getting issues again, and it's only started up since I've not been able to have the full screen resolution support at 1080p and then upscale. Since upscaling has been taken out of the game with the AMD chip, I hazard a guess that it's shader-based contextual graphics issues that are causing the server packet bumps, because there's a memory chain or pipeline within hardware to software and vice versa that the graphics card needs to handle, that the CPU needs to handle with the RAM, that then pushes through to the wireless connection, and it's there that the bottleneck occurs. And when the bottleneck occurs, this is what happens. Although Discord isn't a graphics intensive service, and I don't use graphics in there, so I'm not quite sure why that cycles and has always cycled ever since I've used it and owned it. I hazard a guess that might be down to an AMD cycle thing. But yeah, ever since I built this PC and had my 3D adapter and then utilised the upscaling technique in this game, by and large, you look at my YouTube channel with the spikes twitching streams, when it used to drop and it come up with that blue and purple Twitch screen saying the connection had dropped, it'd be fine. My game was still running perfectly fine. And it's because the game would take priority, not the stream. And that was because I didn't have my buffers set up properly in Twitch Studio. I have them set up properly in OBS now. I don't suffer issues anywhere else. So narrowing down the issue, I suspect the culprit is a bottleneck between the software and hardware optimization for this game, and now that I can't upscale, it's trying to compress and shove shaders down a line that are too small for it. Whereas before, the load would be pre-buffered and cached by the hardware that would make it smaller and more manageable for the internet to handle. And then when it came to the internet, it wasn't getting bottlenecked on my wireless adapter to the router. But again, everything's all port forwarded correctly as well. So I know that I have the best possible connection internet-wise into and out of my PC and adapter. And the issues that I'm encountering, I don't have the headroom for the frame rate anymore. The frame rate peaks, spike, or the FPS on the server peaks and drops, and I can't compensate for it anymore. And that's where I think I'm getting these crashes and these drops, both in my stream with dropped frames and now in the game. It's just a theory, but it appears to be that being the issue. Might also be why I'm experiencing more and more of these input lag scenarios where I'm not able to I'm not able to I can't catch up with myself, as it were, client-wise. So yeah, there are some issues, granted, and it's a bit of a pain in the butt for sure. Yeah. Right, so let's see if going to this helps or works. Let's disable that, and I'm going to also stream in my general chat. No, I just want to share it. Share my screen, it should be alright. Go live. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, it might be streaming at 60 frames per second, and it might be downscaled by Twitch, but I'm still running 60 FPS over here in the OPS, and my CPU is barely at 10%. Or my OBS is using less than 10%, and my shit here in game is using what, 60 to 70% load. I'm not getting a hell of a lot. Oh. So yeah, I know my system. I know my I know the game as well enough to know that I had this running perfect in 3.22, 3.23, and the beginning of 3.24. Then they removed that full screen support, and then for me, the game's had issue after issue ever since that's occurred. I don't know if everyone else who has an AMD system is in the same boat. I hazard a guess that because they can't turn around and do the same upscaling technique and take a little bit of load off, that perhaps they probably have got some similar issues. I've not yet found a workaround yet to get this bad boy back to how playable it was. It's definitely playable and looks just as good as it did, but I'm definitely not getting anywhere near the frame rate, and I'm definitely not getting the headroom that I used to have to be able to compensate for the server FPS spiking, peaking, dropping, troughing in game, both client side and for whatever happens on the server. So I know that there are issues in that regard, but I don't think that's the full story in what's causing my game these issues all the time now, or at least often enough to make it annoying as hell. I mean, it is what it is. That's what testing's all about. So we'll see. Oh yeah. Right, let's try this bad boy again. Let's get into the cutter. Are you gonna open for me? Wow. See what I mean? That's a lot of lag to have on a ship. But the joining screens and stuff is pretty, yeah, doors are pretty slow. Didn't want that. Get off. Yeah, interaction with assets is still a little bit janky as fuck. I mean, to be expected, but again, it wasn't this bad. So, I'm gonna just briefly, let's change that to auto. Let's take the photo mode off and turn it very high. This shit doesn't really do anything, and it doesn't really matter neither, to be totally honest. So I'm not too fast by it, I guess, but it's certainly most annoying. Right, so let's try this contract population. Now we're at Area 18. Area 18 was the place that was broken the most just before this last patch. So we're looking for the extra small cargo stuff that's planetary. That's 50k. And we want ideally 12 skew and under. 10 would be best, because if you can get away with doing, there you go, there's one. So that's the Corundum. Do you know what? I'm gonna risk it. Oh, do I though? Because then no, we'll do the one. We'll do the one. If this one works, then we'll come back and do the others. That's what we'll do. Hang on, request, yes please. Right, we're gonna scroll wheel down our fucking thrust. Ooh. Yeah, thrust is at 18. Right, we're not hitting anything. We are in free air and space. This is the route that we always go. We can't be hitting anything, and as a result, we can't just randomly die, right? So here's hoping. Put the cruise control on. So let's put the cruise control on. Thank you. No, don't want a cruise control. There we go, cruise mode. Thank you. Let's whack that up, and let's get the fudge out of Rudge. Let's see if we can get ourselves some what's it? Alright. And then let's get over here. You alright, dude? How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. What have you been up to besides being ill? What game you been playing?
I literally just did one game of Rocket League.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Yeah, it was alright actually. If I fucking keep going, I was literally straight up against a whole team of diamonds.
Yeah,
And actually did pretty alright, to be fair.
is it?
First match in, but I am sweating straight up.
Oh dear.
So, I got like 230 points against them though, and I had a shit team. So, to be fair, I thought that was quite a win. Their top player got like 500 points.
Yeah.
It was my first warm-up match as well, so...
No, that's not too shabby.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take my fucking t-shirt off. I'm sweating.
Yeah, I'm just testing out the old Star Citizen because this update's just come into the game. Downloaded it last night, like. I need to grind to get my money to get this, to get my vulture back, so I can start doing some salvage. Obviously, all the contract missions were broke, so every time I went to go do them, it wasn't populating the boxes that I needed to collect to put in my ship to do them, so I couldn't earn any money in the game. Like, and it wasn't just box missions that were broke; it was all of them. Oh, that was not so good. Whoops. Yeah.
That game got me sweating.
Oh dear.
I was sweating, I've been cold all day, and now I'm fucking sweating.
Yeah, that's definitely illness. It's definitely sickness.
Oof.
Oh dear.
Oh. I need to turn the fucking sounds down on the game. I've got them right up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this music's good though. Oh yeah. Fucking hell, what's this? A new one? New song. I haven't heard this one before. Oh, it sounds dirty.
Gotta love it when they put some new tracks in the old Rocket League. Oh yeah.
I wonder what my stats are looking like actually. Oh, now my goals have gone down.
Oh, is it?
1.2.
It's still not a bad average, man.
0.58 assists.
Yeah.
0.4 saves.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. It's only 9 hours playing time on this account though.
Yeah.
But that will drop right down, I think. But it's been putting me in with fucking horrible people.
It's because your stats are too good, bro. That's what it is. You have decent stats, you'll end up like.
Time played though, wouldn't you?
Huh?
You'd think they compare it with time played though, wouldn't you?
No, they don't. They don't even consider any of that shit. Oh, wait a second.
What? What's up?
I've just realised something.
What?
Oh no, never mind. That's why. Yeah, no, that's why. It's because I have my mouse in and out of the game, so my my velocity wasn't working properly, and my velocity should be my mouse wheel to slide it up to max and back down to max. That weren't happening because I was outside the game. This is why I don't like games that run in full screen borderless.
Oh! I just took on 3 people then, that was mad.
There we go. That's what I've been trying to do. Yeah, quantum drive can stay the fuck off. I don't need to be zooming into this fucking space station too fast, so crash into the cunt. Alright.
Fucking hell, I'm playing with absolute idiots. Fuck's sake, man.
Uh,
Am I gonna have to do this myself?
yeah, probably.
Oh my god. I'm sweating as it is, man.
And you're playing against sweats with
Oh, shit.
sweats.
Yep. I'm having to do forward, mid, and fucking
Oh no.
like goal, literally.
Oh
I'm
no,
running
thank
around
you.
like a headless chicken. I've got sweat dripping down my face, my armpits.
Grim.
T-shirt's already off. Why are they voting?
Because
What,
they suck.
They can't hit the ball.
Yeah. You
Well,
know why they're
oh, there we
voting.
go. There's one. Fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on. Let's have this lined up. Come on, you bad boy. Just drop it down. 100 meters a second. Down to 50. Yeah, baby. That's better. Better not fucking...
Oh shit. I just fucked that up. Fucking got me under pressure now and I'm making mistakes.
Because he's got to do it all. Right. Let's get in this hangar.
Do it all.
Right, there's the transition point.
Oh, now they're smashing me out the way.
Oh.
Great.
Oh. Right, where am I in the hangar? Yeah, cool. So now we'll slide it onto the floor. Yes, beautiful. Right, we'll leave the fucking shit on the go. Let's exit the seat. Because beautiful. Get out this boat. Get out my space boat. Let me out. Let me out my space boat. Come on, open sesame. That's my door. Come on, it's my only way out of the boat. Come on, let me out my ship. Why won't you let me out my ship?
Yeah, he's gonna say he nearly stole my gold then, little bastard. He did stop in the end. I was like, nah, that's
fucking
mine.
Alright. We've got internal door issues on the cutter. That's a little bit disconcerting. And... yeah, there it is. There's the fucking populated SKU boxes I need. Yes! They're working. Let's earn some money. Daddy's got the sugar now.
It's annoying watching that Discord thing that you invited me to and watching them play it. It's like, fuck, I wish I could play it, you bastard.
What, this?
No, I mean, the Big Les game.
Oh, is it? Yeah, is it?
The guy that's playing it all
I know,
the time. And
right.
I'm like, for fuck's sake.
That's because
like,
they're testing it at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah.
I want to be. I want to see it. I'm going to see if I can try and get a test ticket for it because it looks fucking diabolically good. It looks really, really close to being done because they're currently doing. Oh no, get fucking. They need to sort out their asset management in this game. Stop putting me into the fucking wall. But yeah, then they're currently testing servers at the moment for QoS and packet bursting and all that sort of stuff. Make sure that it all works and the matchmaking and all that jazz. Looks really good. But he does give out keys for different areas, for different regions. To have them test so I'm kind of hoping that I don't miss the next round when you can put in your request for your area. I've got the notifications all set up now, so hopefully it should come into my Discord server for us to get notified. So you might not have to just keep an eye on it, you just have to, so long as you're you get the notifications from my server, you'll get it from there as well, because it would turn around and be like, oh, test ticket. Pretty cool.
Yeah, isn't it?
Especially if we both get to test it. You're like, yeah, we could turn around and client test it. We live in the same village. We can private test the LAN stuff. And also do a public testing of it and all. Just be like, yo, this is how it goes. Sit there playing it for months. Oh, fuck off sliding my box down there. You piece of shit. No, no, what are you doing? Calm down, boxes. Fucking assholes.
Hey.
Let's bring this one up here. Right. Now I can start building myself in. Get these 11 skew in. And then that'll be 50 grand. That'll be 50 grand closer to my ship. Be only another 1.9 million to go. Oh, that's such a huge amount. No, let me have this space by the door. Behave yourself. Fucking.
Yeah, them Boston College people, well nice.
Yeah, I told you they'd be alright.
I was freaking out, mate. I sent them a very long email last night, a bit of a mixed emotional like email.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, she rang me and said, "Are you okay? Like, you know, like, we want to check you're alright." I was like, well,
Not really,
yeah.
but yeah.
Like, you know, and she asked me like, what's going on? And she says, we're not, you know, we want to make this comfortable experiences.
Told you they were alright about it, because you got to remember,
I
they're delivering the course that you're learning all this shit about to
so
deliver this.
scared of making a phone call. That's my problem. Of being either rejected or moaned at.
Yeah,
or,
no, I
you
know. You
So
got
I'm
to
like,
remember the course that you're doing though, dude, is teaching you how to understand someone who has these issues, so that you can give them the help that she's just given you.
yeah,
Right? That's what I was trying to get across the whole time. It's like they can't physically turn around and like not provide you reasonable adjustments and listen to what's up if you just tell them, because they'll have to help you. Like, it's the whole reason you're doing the course is to find out more about
yeah,
yourself, right? You know what I mean? Like, so they're not going to turn around and deny you that opportunity, and like they don't need to go on an assessment. They can tell, because the whole point of the course is to learn to see it in people, right? And to be able to go,
yeah.
you might need to get some extra support. Here's how we can help, sort of thing. So
So I sent them an email saying I need a week, and she says, well,
I'll
we'll
give you
give you 2
two.
weeks. Because I don't think, she says, by what you've explained to me, you're probably still going to be pushing yourself with a week. And I said, yeah, to be honest, a week is a bit short. I just said that to try and push myself. But she says, by the sounds of it, you don't want to be pushing yourself too much because you're obviously going through enough. So she said, I'll give you 2 weeks, and if you need longer, let me know.
Yeah,
I
see,
told
because
him
they're
I feel like,
behind on their marking. They don't care.
yeah, well, I told him I feel later and later, and I feel like I'm being a problem for your staff. And she says, no, not at all. Like, you're no problem for our staff. Like, if there was a problem, they would have told me already, and they haven't. So
No,
they
exactly.
said, I was like, well, I feel I just get a bit paranoid. The fact that I'm probably they probably think I'm a dickhead for doing what I'm doing. And I feel like a dickhead for doing what I'm doing. I feel bad for leaving it so long and not being able to do it, doing 2 questions and going, for fuck's sake, I can't even sit and do this.
Yeah, but
And
the
I
thing
said
is,
it's
though,
sort of
is
been,
you're doing more than what most people would do, who would try it and then not say a fucking thing to anyone, and then, because they have no contact, they dump people off the course. Because that's all they want. They just want to hear what the hell's going on, right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's it. And if you tell them, they'll be like, yeah, sure, no problem. And they'll turn around and say, look at the course you're on, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're not going to be the only one, because there's going to be other people that are like it as well, who are doing the same thing you are. Probably in the same manner, and have got their extensions, you know? It's just everyone's got their own coping mechanism, their own sort of like predisposed biases as to how they go about things. And some people find things easier, some people don't. That's just the nature of the world.
Yeah, I just told her that I've had support my whole life, and I've tried dropping myself in the deep end and trying to get no support, and like trying to like do it myself, and feel like I've like done it, you know. Like, I feel like I've been able to conquer like some of my childhood issues of not being able to learn and stuff. I thought I would have got through all that, but it turns out that me trying to push myself to do something,
Yeah.
it's clearly I've dropped myself too deep. at this point, and she said it'd be a shame because she said because of your first module, she said it'd be a shame for you to end the course.
Yeah, yeah.
You did so well in it.
Well, there you go. That's confirmation right there. You know what I mean?
But I was like, yeah, I know, but I said, trust me, it's been on my mind multiple times. Like, I've just sort of given up because I'm just so frustrated with myself. And she was like, no, that's not a problem. She says, if you know, just let us know next time if you need extensions. We're not going to moan at you, you know.
No, that's what extensions are for. They build it into the course, like.
I saw the voicemail and I thought, great, this is going to be another fucking teacher that's going to shout at me down the phone.
Ah, you got to remember. Well, you haven't done college, like proper college, have you?
Oh, so, I did do two. I did 3 years in college.
Right, so.
And I've had plenty of them scream at me for not learning or whatever.
When you're further education and you're an adult, when you're in college coming straight out of school, they still treat you like a fucking kid. Right? That's supposed to be in school. Whereas if you're going back to college to learn something, you're in further education, they treat you with a bit more grace and respect because they... And that's the difference. They see you as more of an equal, which is wrong, really, in the system, but that's just how it is because of like the timeline. The timeline is that perceive it that way, you know. Mostly wrong, but it might also be I have in life where you've had a teacher or the shitty course delivery person at that point in your life who's like that's just been their methods and it's just not
I've just always had the shit teachers, to be honest. I don't think I've ever had a good one where they've actually understood. Before, it was a bit of a shock when she spoke to me so nicely. I was like, wow, I've never been spoken to like this.
I've had the same experience with the courses that I've done and some of the people that I've encountered who've delivered courses where it's interesting how those who deliver mental health like courses like understanding autism or whatever, remember they have to have done the course to deliver it, right? So there's that whole aspect of it where they have to know all the material that we've done or that I've done and you're now doing to be able to understand that there are people who are going to do this course because they are autistic or have, you know, special needs or extra challenges or difficulties or are somewhere on the spectrum or have certain diagnoses, right? And they're more forgiving because they understand what it's like because either they've had to do the course themselves or they are like us. They have this shit themselves as well. And the only reason they're doing the course is because they want people to understand the delivery, like, and take in the information that people like us, so so that we understand ourselves better, right? So you'll find that, again, coupled with being adults in further education, they tend to be more forgiving because they only want you to succeed and they only want you to be comfortable. It's no longer this, you're the kid, I know best, you'll do as you're told sort of thing. It's like, nah, you're all right. It's like being down the pub. You all right, mate? Can I get you a drink? How's it going? Do you want a fag? How's it going? You know what I mean? It's that sort of like camaraderie that shines through. And that's why I think these kind of courses, you'll find they're a lot more forgiving. And like their marking regimen and all that sort of thing, they build in these extensions and the extra time it takes for every single person who's doing the course with their own individual differences to be able to succeed. It's not like where you've got a finite time frame to do it in, like a mechanics course or an electrician's course or a music course or whatever, where you need to do these modules by the end of term, otherwise you can't go into the next term because the curriculum changes, and if you ain't got those marks, you haven't got enough knowledge to do the next modules the next term. So you either have to shore it all up during the summer and do the extra, or they have to chuck you off the course because you're literally not going to have the tools to do the next bit. Whereas further education is remote learning. Don't forget these courses are free as well. They're free, like subsidised, aren't they? So these free courses, they can afford to take all the time in the world to deliver them because they'll just roll you over into the next group and you're still doing it at your own pace. You know what I mean? The only reason that they say, oh, it needs to be in by this time is so that they've got a rough time frame to allocate the people who are going to be marking these courses to go through the material, make sure everyone's understood it. because at the end of the day, it's not like it's a formal examination or anything.
No.
They are just making sure that you have read the material, that the questions that they've asked, you've understood which bit they're asking you of, and you're just parroting back the slides that you've seen,
Yeah.
and that it's like you're talking it to them. That's as far as it goes.
Yeah.
That's as far as it goes, man. That's all it needs to be. That's all it should be. Whereas, like, when you're there in person doing a college course, as you know, it can be a bit fucking intimidating. Because not only have you got the college person there who's trying to teach you, who's been there, done it, knows it all, that's why they're teaching you, they're teaching a group of 20, 30 fucking kids. And some of those kids
all
are going to
year
be...
round as well.
Yeah, and some of those kids are going to know it all because they've had extra help or they've been into doing it beforehand, or the school that they've come from has done a course, whereas the school that we might have come from hasn't done anything close to that kind of course, right? So they might already have pre-existing knowledge, and then they're doing it between 20, 30 kids that are all at different levels and understandings, and then some of them don't like other kids. They don't like the other kids that they're around, even though they're all on the same fucking course. That's why people band together into the groups of people they sort of get on with, and you stick to your mates in college. But then you end up with the cliques, don't you? It's like any movie or university. You start seeing people or groups of people picking on groups of people in the same fucking course, as if, like, there's any difference. It's like, no, you're all there to do the same fucking thing. So kids make it harder on themselves, because it's like a fucking Shark Tank. And then the teacher makes it hard because they've got this air of authority for the most part. And then you've got kids that don't want to listen to them. You know, it's just compounded. Whereas at home, remote access learning, you're doing it at your own pace. The only person you can turn around and blame is yourself if you do or don't do it.
Exactly,
it's much more comfortable, right? And you're more likely to get someone who's there to help you and support you, because you just ask a mate. You know, you ask the person you want, not the next to you, not the fucking person across the other room who's likely to say, oh, what do you want? You know, you don't know if they're going to help you or not. Or the fucking teacher themselves who's like, oh, I fucking told you, it's on the board, what don't you understand? You know, you don't get any of that, you know? So I much prefer it. That's why I'm enjoying doing these diplomas and this extra learning and what have you with my pathway that I'm doing for this music therapy stuff. Because again, I'm just sat there reading slides and slides and slides of material, and this would be all the stuff that I'd be sat being told it in a classroom with a teacher going, this is why we learn this stuff, and then do this, go to your textbook page, blah blah blah, read this, do the questions. Like, I don't need to be questioning the stuff that the textbook's fucking telling me. That's why the textbook's fucking telling me. Why are you telling me to do it again, to turn around and test me on it, when the answer is literally in this book? Like, what's the fucking difference? It's the same as going into a maths exam and them telling you not to use a calculator, and 99.9% of life we've been using calculators to solve our fucking problems. Like, at what point do you not use a calculator? The only time I can think it's like not like you don't need to use them is, say you're a retail like shop assistant or something, and the till goes down, and you need to add up shit like there and then. The till goes down, you've still got a calculator that's battery powered under the desk, so you don't need to do it by paper, right? And if not, who isn't going to whack out their fucking phone?
Exactly.
Right? So at what point was being told to do it's handy to do some equations and know how to do some things in your head, right? But the realistic side of things is that no one fucking does it unless you're on the job and you're someone like maybe in construction, where you need to turn around and divvy up numbers with your tape measure, and you need to be able to do a division between two measurements to know where your centre point is, for example, to cut something. That's pretty much the that sort of thing is going to come into play, right? Or maybe knowing if you were like a metal worker and you've got yourself your lathe and all that shit, and you need to know what chuck bit to put on it to get the right cut for a routed piece or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, knowing how to get an internal diameter, so it doesn't go through the whole material and you end up with like really thin wispy end when you actually needed like a nice thick bit of pipe. You know, that sort of shit. Like, most of it's fucking useless. The stuff that they turn around and teach you and say, oh no, you got to do it this way, don't do it that way. Like, or at least that's what it's been in my experience for the past 20 odd fucking years out of school. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I get why you stress and panic and put a bit on yourself. Don't get me wrong, most of that's the trauma base, right? But at the same time, like, this is why I was saying I'm trying to help you break your own programming with a little bit of my help breaking some of the programming to go, no, you're worth it, you can do it, you've got the power to do it, you do know it, you've just not been given the space to test it and practice doing it often enough so you feel confident enough to do it without feeling like shit. Because there's no point doing something without putting all your effort into it. But what's the point if you put all your effort into it and it's still deemed as being the wrong thing to do? Yeah, I get that. That's what we're trying to break here. It's worth doing, otherwise you wouldn't have done it in the first place.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, so I hope that having spoken to him, you've got a bit of that confidence boost, and now it's just the fucking illness being like, the illness is just a bit that's stopping you now. Like, well, fuck that. That'll disappear soon, innit? It'll disappear very quickly. But like, yeah, hearing it from the horse's mouth, man, it helped me, because I was worried. Like, especially that first time round I did the course, and I had to give up my HGV job to do the course material, did the course material, and then ended up losing my job within 2 hours of doing the course material. And so, it's like, great, I've turned around and chosen to give this up to do this thing, and now there's no point in me doing either, because I can't afford to do either now, because I'm fucking shit sat there for. So, it's like, each to their own. Things happen, made me feel like shit, but then they reassured me. I got back on the course and I did the course again. And I had the same thing. I needed 2 extensions and I was still late on those 2 extensions. I didn't care because I knew and had worked out from that first and second module that, oh yeah, they're that far behind in their marking process that even if my shit is late, it's just going to end up at the end of the pile anyway. And if that's the case, they ain't going to see that it's come in late in the first instance by the time they get to it to mark it. So what the fuck am I worrying for? They'll only be pissed off and worrying if they go to mark it and see it's not come in because they've marked everyone else's and yours isn't there. Or if they're 2-3 weeks behind and you're getting a two-week extension, maybe even an extra week after that, that's a whole month, man. It's like 28 days to do it. That's like a slide a day, 2 slides a day maybe. So like, you know what I mean? That's what I was saying. Don't worry about it. You'd know if it was a problem. They'd fucking tell you. You'd be getting the phone call now and you'd be feeling even worse. But they wouldn't turn around and be like, they ain't gonna turn around and be like, oh yeah, you're in trouble.
She was like, actually, it's not on the system. She was like, oh, actually, she said, actually, while you're here, I'll give you feedback for second and third module.
Oh, is it?
I was like, well, it doesn't say anything on there that they've marked it. And she went, oh, maybe they haven't yet then.
So she was expecting to do you a favour and she can't because they ain't even done anything with it yet.
She said, oh, well, I can't tell you, I don't think. I was like,
well,
yeah.
That's a good sign. That means that you ain't got anything to worry about, because if they can't turn around and give you the feedback, they've not done it yet, have they? That's what the marking is. The marking is, they tick through it.
So they think, fucking hell, it's going to take me a month to mark it.
Yeah, but even if it did, like, they just the feedback should be, you don't need to say this bit here, or if you're saying this bit, put it across in this way, and they'll just tell you. What they do with that feedback is basically tell you what you should have said. And they do it for you. So it's not like your answer's ever going to be wrong anyway.
There was none of that in the first one. They didn't even need to repeat any of it back, or there was nothing I missed. So,
well, exactly. So you must have done it right? You can't. Yeah. No problem then. No whoppers. Kirsty, worrying about nothing.
Well, yeah, the first one was the bit that I was more enthusiastic about, though, to be honest.
That's because it was the easy one, though. That law and legislation one's fucking chunky.
With it. Yeah, I lost my patience with 2nd and 3, and I started shortening it all, just because I was so fed up with typing. To the point where I was cutting bits out and just putting basically the bits in the fucking bold writing, and just shortening it, like making what I was putting in like paragraphs and paragraphs on each question. I started putting them right down because I just could not, like, I was like, no, I'm going to end up destroying my new computer if I have to put it in this much detail, and then that's something I'm not going to do.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
If
It's one thing I had to learn.
In the course, I pick my computer.
Yeah. That's fair enough, man. That's fair enough, because that's what I had to learn with my OCD. Like, is that sometimes I'd be putting in too much information that was unnecessary to the question they'd asked. It's like, yeah, but I want to cover all bases because that's what I do to make sure I've got it right. Because I used to do shorthand form and get told that it was never enough. But it's like, I've answered literally the question. I've answered the question exactly as it is. Why do I need to put all this extra bullshit? Oh, because you need to explain where you've done it from. It's the same as doing like your maths, right? Again, classic example. They want you to show you working out. It's like, why should I show you my working out if I got the answer right? You don't need to know how I got there. If I know the answer's correct, why do you need to know how I got there? Yeah, so we know you understand it. It's like, so what? You need me to write out how I do it in my head. Well, what if how I do it in my head isn't an equation? What if I was to turn around and write down, oh, so I've got 6 cats, 4 bunnies, and 2 dogs. You know what I mean? Like, and then if I turn around and got them all to fuck, they'd end up creating a horse, and that's the answer to X. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to turn around and put it in the pictures that I see in my head when I come up with these answers. Like, they'll turn around and go, no, don't show us you're working out. Like, exactly. So me getting the answer right shouldn't fucking matter that I haven't shown my working out.
Yeah, really.
Right? But then they do stupid shit, like we've said before down at the bench. They do stupid shit where they turn around and say, oh, well, show you working out because you'll get points for it. It's like, right.
Yeah, well,
but then yeah, but then they'll show you working out. If you could show you working out and then get it wrong. What's the point of getting the points for the working out if the working out leads you to the wrong fucking answer? That means you got it wrong. That means you're working out might be the right method, but that right method it's still got the answer wrong. But at what point is that function, that whole entire function, gonna ever be useful? Because you will always be doing it wrong. Right? So why are you getting points for getting it wrong?
What was it?
From doing it right.
A paper A and a paper B. Paper A was all mental maths, and paper B was all. There was always a box for putting your working out in, which I'd just put an X in it and just write the answer down.
I know. I never understood it, and then when I try and argue with the teachers, that's when I get sent to detention. Or I'd turn around and get the extra homework and stuff. I was like, why? Because you can't answer a physical question that actually has some merit and some fucking value, because I'm challenging you on it. Like, that's it. It's shit. It's dog shit. That's curriculum for you, though.
They stopped giving me homework from year 9 onwards because I wouldn't do it. I told them to the face, like, no, you either put me intention to do it, or no, I'm not doing it.
Oh, I think
I'm on your ship.
I just noticed that you've gone down with my elevator.
Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah. I was putting it away because I saw you there. So I thought we were gonna. Let me bring it back up. Are you just on the elevator? Yeah.
I'm inside your ship, but I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, I'm claiming it. Because I can't bring it back out because it says it's on the pad, but I've only got a claim as an action.
Wait. Can you call up another ship?
I can call up. Yeah, I can call up.
Let me get inside this. Hopefully, it'll be fine.
What, you're gonna get into my Titan?
Yeah, I'm in your cutty at the moment because I feel like that's coming down rapidly.
Yeah, and that's because I can't get my ship out that you are in, because it's asking me to claim it and claim it only. I can't retrieve it. It says store. Now it's changed to store. No, it's still on claim.
Yeah, it should come back to store in a second, because it's just disappeared. Oh, that's cool.
Are you just going to come up with my ship?
Just me. There's no
It's
ship.
just you! I just claimed a Faldo in my hangar.
Yeah, it kept me alive. It didn't destroy the. I quickly changed to SCM mode to get the shields on, just to help against the barrier.
Yeah, now it's classed as destroyed. I'm gonna claim that. Let's claim that. Yes, that's what I was doing. That's why I was putting it away. I was like, the box mission works here. That's great. it works on single pop, so single pop works. I need to check to see if dual pop will end up working afterwards. But yeah, no, that's good news. Contract missions work again, so I can now earn missions. Okay, missions. I can earn money.
Mm.
Get some of that sugar for daddy. It's
Hmm.
There we go.
Yee.
Doing a bit of the old cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
You should
Are you
get on.
interested in?
I've been trying to convince him, dude. I've been trying to convince him for a
On
while.
the screen, show you my ship. Or you can watch Spikes. I just realised he's live on Discord.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Let's have a look at the man's ship list.
Your insurance
Oh no, I
claim
can't
has
see it
been
anymore, can
You
I?
can see it.
No, it just went to the what's it? It puts up like
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage
yeah, look,
facility.
it's blank.
Oh.
They blanked it out, so you can't see what people have got.
How can I see the
Your
frames on this
vehicle has
fucker?
been Please visit us again.
What on Cyberpunk?
Yeah, I want to know what my frames are sitting at. 'cause
You
I
must,
don't fit on
you
that.
must, you probably got a command list in Cyberpunk.
And DLSS is resolution, DLSS frame generation, ray tracing all on, crowd density high, literally everything's on, other than motion blur.
Press your tilde key.
Me what?
Your tilde key. It's like the dash, but it's the wavy curly dash. It should be next to your number 1 board.
Oh, what
Under
the,
escape. Bring up your console command.
Wait, I have to be in game, don't I? Wait a minute. I think I've got console commands on, I just didn't know how to fucking use them. Where's me, I see a fucking thing for it somewhere. Oh wait, I've got a fucking mob menu that does that.
Yeah, I was going to say you can
Forgot
do it
about
in
that.
you can do it in GOG. You can overlay. You've got to do it through Cyberpunk
down.
command console. Which Cyberpunk, I believe, was done on CryEngine.
Oh, let me turn this down so I can hear you a bit better. There we go. I had it on fucking max volume. Jesus Christ. Blasting my ears. And I've got a mod menu on F2, so let me just get into the old gamer-rooney.
Are you coming, Spike?
Because I want to see what frames I'm sitting at. Because
I'm quickly looking up. Yeah, so Cyberpunk should have the same console commands as what Star Citizen does. Because they're the same game engine, the CryEngine. Although Star Citizen is heavily modified.
Jesus.
Heavily modified.
Yeah, press B to continue. I've basically completed the story. I'm just doing all the side missions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
sexy as fuck. Wait for my simple menu to load. I'm pressing that key, it's not opening the commands, but I don't even need simple menu to load first. One sec.
Yeah, let everything load and get into the game first.
Nah, that does nothing.
Okay, so
Let me try my F2 mod menu, see. Why is my F2 not? Bruh, have I forgot which button it is? Oh, it's F6. Mod menu. Let me find bindings, console, here we go.
Yeah.
Mod menu's got a console, what do I need to put in?
Right, hang on a second. Yeah, so it runs on a modified CryEngine.
Can I not do this in fucking...
Hang on a second. I'm just going to send you a list. On right. Check the Discord. I am, or check your Discord. Sorry, because I'm just about to send you a message. Message. Alright, go to that website. You should have a list of commands for the console, and the F3S one should be in there. It will be something like display info or display FPS or something like that. So you'll get to see a load of console commands and shit. Oh wow.
Console commands. Yeah.
Push to open.
Tell me you're fucking.
You gone down to the dock and collar?
Oh, that's the docking collar. Yeah, I'm not reading the fucking side. So, hello, hello.
Yeah. So let me show you.
Yeah.
This is the top hangar
Oh,
size.
Jesus Christ. Well, I could fit both my ships in here. This might as well just be my hangar. This is the right size for my
We
hangar.
fit a load in here.
Yeah, no shit. It's kind of like the Carrack's top hangar. But then this is the replacement for it, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's two like lifts.
Oh
so we're
my
getting there.
god. What's this? This is grid clippable as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
so
yeah.
upstairs is the hangar. This is the cargo grid.
Oh my days. Yeah, bad boy, look at this.
And these are the torpedoes.
A torpedo?
Ah.
Torpedo? Ooh.
What's
Hello,
that?
baby. How many of these you got? We got
There.
4 rack. Was that 4 a rack? Or was
28.
that 5 a rack? 28. Okay. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you operate it on this screen.
Oh, hell yeah.
They get loaded into the tubes.
Oh, so you'd get to see them like shing, and then they.
And this seat is for the massive turret underneath the bridge.
Oh, that's wicked.
Oh,
Classic
let me
down
show
and
you.
twist. Man.
Is it gonna let me call it?
I hear it.
think so.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it whirring. Is it going to arrive though? Oh, I suppose it's such a big ship, it's got to traverse quite a fair few floors from wherever it's been left.
There we go.
There she be. I like that it's got more space on these elevators than the Carrack.
Yeah, it's bigger than
Yeah, they were a bit tight. They're like 2-person only and then at a push. If you've got a backpack on both of you, you're sort of like squished, didn't you?
Come look, I'll show you the crew quarters. It's ridiculous.
You got bunk beds for days.
Yeah. This way. So obviously, wait, there's the armory here.
Yeah.
All the
Oh
gun
yeah. See, this is a. They should have done this in the interior styling of the Carrack, like the Aliens Nostromo and the USC dropship. Well, not the dropship, the Sulaco was it that they have in Aliens
This
second
is the
film.
crew quarters with
This
each
is-
room with 2 beds.
Oh my
It's a lot higher
God.
than I
Room,
thought.
Third room, fourth room. I don't know if this one's one. No, that's just on the way out. But
That
that one
can't
is.
be right.
What's that?
Nah. I thought they'd be lower than that.
What would be lower?
I thought it'd be fucking. I thought from the stutter that I was talking about to you before in this
Oh, yeah.
game, it must be the game then because
Med
it's
bay,
not the,
4
it's not
beds.
the performance.
What's your FPS running at?
It's not
What's your FPS running at?
105.
105 FPS.
Yeah, I'm max. Everything's max. GPU's at 76%, CPU at 70%.
Yeah. Where did you go? Oh, you went through the hangar.
That's right. Yeah, I went for the hangar. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's
it's
the med bay
brilliant.
with 4 beds, and then this is the brig
This
Oh.
is mad.
with 2 jail cells.
Oh my god, you actually have your own jail cells. Oh my god. So if I go in and you lock
I'm
it.
not actually sure. If I close
Yeah,
it,
you. No, there's no.
can you
No,
get out?
no, there's nothing on the other side of the door. You got yourself a prisoner, dude. Bye. See you in a bit. Woo!
Yeah.
Fucking
Can you
hell.
open it?
No,
There's
there's
a button
there's
here
li-
to- there's a
yeah,
button
there's
here
no
to open,
yeah,
so
I
don't
can't
know.
get to it. It classes.
Oh,
I'll bet you. You know those where is it in New Babbage? You know where the officers' club is that you and Fingers and that like we're always hoping would open. And like the door's there, the
Yeah.
button's there, but it
Oh,
never
you press
works and
red,
interacts.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I wonder if that glass, it's the same glass and has the same attribute where you can see it, you can look into it and all the rest of it. But now you've got one where the door does work, but there's nothing on the other side. You can't access anything as soon as you're on the other side.
That's cool. I
Yeah,
like
innit?
that. That's
I'm not going to
cool.
show you.
Nah.
Yeah, that's crazy. You could trick people to go in there and just be like, yeah, your guns are in there, lock them in, and be like, boop. Lock them in and take them for a joyride. Dump them off at the fucking.
Yeah, that's too big to really take out now. There's not people, but it's good to have in case of emergencies.
Yeah, no
Right,
shit.
where do I need to... Oh yeah, we'll go main elevator and get off.
Wonder this is
It's
gonna
like you get to ships this size or like the Reclaimer and that, they're proper guild ships. It's clearly what they've been designed for. Plus, the way that this build's been going with how
Wrong
your
elevator. It's the wrong
yeah, man.
elevator. We need to go.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh no.
ta-da.
Ah, that's a bit better. Dropped it down now. Oh no.
You still getting stuttering over there?
Oh no, I just thought fuck it. For the last setting that I could possibly put on was path tracing. We dropped down 20
Where was
FPS.
the elevator here?
Path tracing, apparently you need a 4070 Ti or more, and I've not quite got that. So, oh yeah, no, she runs still. Oh no, it keeps stuttering though. Even at 70 FPS, it keeps stuttering.
Yeah, it will do. You'll find that your bottleneck will be your DDR RAM on that board, because yours is an RTX. So like Faldo's here, you have the AI generation chip on your card, but if it doesn't have the headroom, it will bottleneck. That generation of the AI
70.
frames can cause the stuttering you'll see with the shaders as it loads it.
Soon
Which
as
is
I turn
why
path tracing off, it's fine. It's
this
literally
is why, like, why with my dropout when you went for a dog walk, Faldo, I'm pretty sure, because I no longer have that headroom of being able to upscale and use my cards to its full potential. This is why I get stuttering in this game again now, because all the time that I had that full screen support and I was able to run at the 100 FPS or whatever with the upscaling technique, I never had an issue playing the game. Whereas now I have stuttering issues and drops in my stream and all sorts when playing this game. So
it looks fucking beautiful.
I do think
I'm sat and just staring at the scenery right now. I'm not
I
even
mean,
playing
that's
the
what I
game.
do in Star Citizen. I try to play it, but just everything looks so pretty and involved. It's hard. It's hard to play a game when it looks this good.
And I've got literally mods galore loaded on this game as well. But no, 100 FPS drops down to 80 lowest. That's not bad, is it?
Yeah, 20
I'm
FPS
fucking
drops pretty
flying
good
around with
between.
mods right now
Yeah.
with no clip, and it's still loading everything up.
Yeah, you'll be fine, man. That's the one thing I found. It's all about the speed of how fast your textures and shaders can be loaded, because they're still software based, being loaded into GPU hardware memory. And the faster you can do that, the less stuttering you'll see. It don't matter what your CPU hertz are or the techniques you're using and stuff.
See, now I've got the monitor now that shows my CPU, my GPU, my VRAM, my RAM, my FPS.
Yeah.
It shows it all now there while I'm playing the game, but it's always when I'm in a car. Right,
have you got you've turned your film graining off, haven't you? Have you turned the chrome aberration down?
Oh, I don't know, it's all on max. It's always maxed out.
No. Turn any graining off. You haven't got your VSync set up on your monitor yet. Turn that off.
My VSync's off.
Right. Is your monitor's not a G-Sync monitor, is it?
Nope.
No, that's why you got it off. If that's the case, look for any setting that's chrome aberration, turn chrome aberration down, because that's what causes the curvature of glass and the reflectiveness of glass. That if it's set too high and you can't keep up with it, that can cause a lot of tearing and what have you.
I'm just driving through the city now to see why it does it.
This my pad has bugged my elevator, my hangar.
Oh no. Let's I'm gonna get out your hangar before it bugs me.
There's a little stutter just as I enter the busiest city in my car, going 100 mile an hour plus.
Yeah, that'd be draw rate then.
Drops to 77, and I can see that.
You start to see it.
It dropped.
Yeah.
Trying to readjust itself.
Yeah, that sounds like your AI chip can't quite keep up with running those settings. But it sounds like it's
Oh,
only a couple of
mate.
settings that need to drop to give you the headroom so that you have it consistently smooth. That's what I had to do with this game. And I might have to drop down a couple of steps outside the game again.
Take me away from this place. Like, take me to Bajini so I can claim a ship.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just
I've
heading
got
to
the
my
ultimate
hangar.
slow-mo on as well, so you can slow-mo fucking attack people. It's sick as fuck.
Is my ship here? Oh no, it's not here, is it?
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the
It doesn't ever drop below 60.
Well, I'll do two birds with one stone. I'll get my cutter back out and I'll get a 2 contract mission going and see if it populates 2 at once. See if they've managed to sort out their issues with the duplication code. Because I genuinely do think that when they took out on the back ends, or that we're trying to modify duplication so that people can't exploit in the game. I think when they removed a lot of that back end and tidied up the code, that's what started causing issues for the contracts and how the item population for them worked. Because it is basically duplication, right? As soon as you accept the contract, it duplicates the SKU into that inventory at the other end. Because they removed some of the code to stop people exploiting that bit of code in their own personal inventories with items that you can purchase and stuff. That's what broke. That's what broke a lot of the game. Or broke contracts at least.
Okay, I might be alright. It's let me call out my Polaris again, so I'll call it out, store that properly, and then try and call up my Reclaimer.
Well, if it don't work, I'll be ready here waiting for you if you need it. It might be also because I was in your hangar and on your ship, and we know that I've had interactions with your account before that have caused weird issues, like on your Corsair and stuff.
Oh yeah, when I could set a route map.
Yeah, if I sat in the chair and it just bug out for you, but it wouldn't bug out with other people's accounts, which sounds like more account specific in that instance. So because I was in your instance of hangar.
I'm gonna go for a piss and a ciggy. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, piss and ciggy time.
Yeah, cigarette does actually sound pretty damn good. I think I've only got 1 or 2 left out of that tobacco you chucked us.
I'm waiting for Caroline to fucking hopefully get some.
Is it? I'm waiting for payday. It's not far off though, 27th.
I'm waiting. Well, no, I'm pretty fucking skint myself to be honest, but.
No, I'm gonna be skint as well. I've got to pay PayPal 2 fucking lots because obviously I didn't pay January's because of Christmas. Now I've got to pay
I'm hoping
two
to
payments
my
in one.
phone and my bank account to keep me going.
Yeah. Although, to be fair,
savings account.
I did have my my papers for my pension turned up, so I can go to the doctor. Yeah, so I can go to my doctor's and get it shut down and get it out early instead of having to wait till I'm 55 to claim it. So that might be 1,500 quid that I can get back. That will go on my bills and my car, get my car back on the road.
Yeah.
But if that fails, I've got a project for one of my friends in Peterborough setting up company. So.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go for a ciggy and a piss now anyway.
Yeah, so let me call out my Reclaimer now.
I was just talking to Mum like.
Yeah, no, I heard.
I know he's got a bump all the time though, innit?
Yeah.
So Mum was just telling him make sure the dog's alright because apparently the insulin went a bit.
Wasn't a happy bunny.
She had a bit of trouble doing it, so.
Ah, bless him.
So I'll be going out for fags to make him sitting with him, making sure he's not fucking, he gets bloodshot eyes and.
Yeah, it goes a bit funny.
Yeah, it's a bit scary when you're injecting a dog, really, because you can't really tell whether it's got them right or,
Yeah, well, it's not like they can fucking tell you.
And go, right, or like I'm dying,
Yeah, innit?
But I am the one that's always still up still, so I always go down for a cig and no one else does, sort of thing. Mum's going to bed now, so.
You want to come out salvage and spike?
You're in your ship, aren't you?
Well, I'm fucking bored of Cyberpunk already.
I've just accepted these 2 missions. I
I'm
thought
bored
we
of
were going to
Cyberpunk already.
Bajini.
Sure, man, come meet me.
Yeah, sure. I'll go do these two. 'Cause again, I need to test this dual population, like I say, in the warehousing, because this was what I was having issues with before. See if it's properly fixed as
We go
game
for a
loop.
ciggy. I'll be back.
All right, dude. Catch you in a bit.
Yeah, mate. I need to hang on and that.
All right. To be fair, I only need to do one mission. I just need to. I'll do the one mission, get up there and get back. If it populates both of them in my inventory, I know it's worked. I don't need to do the second one. I can just get
Okay.
abandon that one. If the population of the items works, then that's all good. This is concerning though. I've still got my It looks like my Titan is by my hangar door, just sat there blown up.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I know, it's not despawned, but I've not been, like, it's not blown up. I didn't crash it or anything. Unless it's someone else's and theirs hasn't despawned. But look, it's just sat there by the door. What up?
I'm gonna do one of those cleanup missions, see what they're like. My mate tells me they're good, so I've got to yell at it to clean up a caterpillar. I'm just gonna munch it. Oh, my
Yeah.
reclaimer just disappeared
Oh. Oh.
from my pad. Fuck. Okay, let's call it out again. I sat in the pilot seat and it just despawned.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. Oh no. That's not what you want.
Yeah, I was more concerned because that was quite a far drop.
Yeah, no shit. It's like 3 floors up, isn't it? It's like 3 floors up from the floor.
Yeah, it's coming out again. That took forever as well because that elevator's slow as fuck. And it's awkward because you just fucking sit there in that little tube. I've still got 6 ASU boxes sat at my hangar when my mission glitched out.
Oh, what, from the reclaimer or from when we were doing stuff?
This was when we was doing cargo missions.
Oh, that was when I was doing the ones in your Walker, your Atlas.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
bought one of those again. I've started using that, but because I got rid of my Carrack, I don't have that anymore.
Yeah. Melted it for the Polaris, yeah.
Yeah, I upgraded it to the I upgraded to the Perseus.
Oh,
The
right.
Polaris was the Luna.
Ah. See.
Which is great. It means I get to fuck around with a Polaris for like however long it takes until they bring out the Perseus.
Hmm.
Is that smaller? That's like sub-capital, but it's a gun bike.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll see what this mission's like, and then if we keep doing it, I'll. Mission done. And then we've got all the construction material as well.
Yeah.
Me and Fingers yesterday, we stacked over 1,000 in the back half of just the processing deck. We could have it was really janky. It was not so great at all, but we did it.
I was going to say, you got it in there though, right? That's all that matters.
Yeah.
It's the same as me shoving 12 in the back of this cutter. If it fits, it's going to happen, even if I have to leave the door open.
The good thing, since the change, the camera, the quantum drive that comes stuck on the reclaimer, it used to be really slow, like 60,000 kilometers a second.
Yeah.
Now it does 320.
Oh, yeah,
And
it was
the
quite
range is not
it
as
was
well.
quite long to spool up and then get. You were there before it ever hit top speed almost. Well, that's what it felt
Yeah.
like.
Well, it went really slowly. It only went to like 60, but now it's let me check. Yeah, 320, and it'll do 330 GM. I need to change it to the Erebus, but that's on Arkel 1, so I might have to take it manually. Like go in a ship, buy it, bring it up for the cargo deck, bring it to here.
Oh my god. Huh. Well, I know you
You
just
still
destroyed
can't
that.
store the reclaimer on anywhere that's not got an extra large hangar.
Yeah, it makes sense though, because it's fucking enormous.
But it's got a docking collar. If you just allow it to do that, like they do with the Polaris.
Have they still not done that then? Like, allowed it to use them anywhere?
No, I can't land this at like a like Seraphim or anything like that. It's just not possible.
What, you can't balance it on a pad? Like the external outer
Well,
pads?
maybe, but this
Like,
ship
that'd be
is
janky as fuck, like, but you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, it
That
must be
engine's
possible.
on.
Oh yes, it's doing
Right,
it.
back in the seat. Let's go.
I've got dual population here, so that worked. Contractor back, I'm happy. Now do I do the 8 skew, 9 skew, or the 8 skew, 9 skew? Tungsten or carbon? Tungsten or carbon? Tungsten or carbon? Let's do the tungsten. Good. Oh. Puts it on the elevator, doesn't bring the elevator up. What a tool. Move to elevator, move the elevator up. Yeah! Get in my ship, you lovely skew boxes. Just don't... Oh, it did not like that. Yeah, box interaction is still a little bit funny with the old tractor beam and this grid and the elevator, but population works. Oh, excuse me.
Nearly 4 kilometers up. That's good. Nearly there.
What's that, nearly yellow?
Well, no, I'm nearly out of.
Oh, yeah, atmosphere.
Atmosphere, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot it takes so long for that thing just to get up. It does look good when it just goes straight up, though. Oh, those engines, man. And the feet for landing. Oh. Yeah, get in there, you tungsten carbide rubbish. Oh, so far away. Yes. Oh! How dare these box! Slap me with your square sides. Nope, nope, no, 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 nope, no, I'm not gonna... No, don't start fucking around like this. Come on, stupid acid boy.
That's quantum travelling. I'm gonna make coffee back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries. What are we on? 10 o'clock. Okay. I don't need to be in that. Oh, get off inventory. I didn't ask for you. Oh, beautiful. Got that project from Tim to do.
Launch complete. Landing complete.
Interesting to note. Now, streaming in OBS, I'm still dropping frames and it's buffered. And I'm buffered by nearly a full minute. And yet, I've had no lag now that I've been streaming in 2 directions. One into Discord and one into OBS to Twitch. That's quite That's different.
Landing gear up.
Interesting. I might have to do that more often. There we go. Getting to maximum thrust. Getting some audio drops though. Interesting. Interesting. But again, I think it's just more my headset than anything else, because this side pan is pretty bust. It's just tapes together. Hey, that's another thing that's fixed. We got the atmosphere burn up on entry graphics again. Fantastic. That's the shit I wanted to see. Hell yeah. I love that. I was missing for the past 4 or 5 weeks. And then some, just before Christmas, before everything broke. Oh, it's good to be back in Star Citizen. Bug reporting works, everybody. Anyone who doesn't do it with their tickets and instances, you're missing out. The devs do listen. Things do get fixed, so long as they are reported. I'm not saying that mine been responded to directly, don't forget, there's hundreds of thousands of players doing the same, I'm sure. But the issues that there were, and that they have known about, they've managed to reflectively fix, hence the update. A non-wipe update, so I haven't had to do character customization again. Still got a couple of issues. You can see in the bottom left, beneath my hydration bar, I've got Major, which I think is part of, if you look underneath Deliver 09 skew of carbon to Riker in the top right, there's a little world icon for Cena 1984. I think that Major is supposed to be part of that naming convention, and the medical bed thing has not de-animated. And we get noticeable glitches like this in the graphical HUD. Welcome back. Just getting back to Riker. And this beast, get rid of these boxes, cash the 50k, and it should be ready to join you. Getting some audio inconsistencies now. No, I am streaming out OBS like I have been, and it has been dropping frames. I've got a 4 delay, and I should only have 5, so it's been pushing slightly. But since I've been also streaming my screen into Discord, no frame drops in game. So it can't be related to the bitrate there if I'm streaming out to 2 sources now. I'm not encountering the same problem, because surely it should be happening all the time. Because I just haven't got the bitrate anymore to function properly. It's interesting. Seems that the more load you put into the game, or into running this thing, multiple sources, the better it runs. Very weird. Oh, you're not. There we go. Within the 10k. Give me a hanger. You gonna give me a hanger? Yes, hanger is there. Alright, so let's shut this thing down. We're doing 200 meters a second. I'm going to shut it down to the 140 range. Get down to the 149. Bring it down to speed it up a touch. We're not that far off the floor. We'll do 220 coming in, and then cut it down to 190, 120. No, that's 100. Spot on. And get into the pocket. Get down to the 50. Let's cut the cruise control. Cut the cruise control. Said cut the cruise control.
Systems are offline.
Alright, okay, cool. So I'm literally hovering. For anyone who just saw that, literally hovering outside of my cargo bay. Can I get out of my ship? Because there's a fire right in my way. This is going to burn me. No. Come on, let me out my ship. Oh, you're not going to let me out my ship? Oh, come on. Are you fucking for real? Yeah, cool. Ah, cargo's still in here. I wonder if I'll be able to... It's too heavy to pick up. I've got a fucking thing in my hand. Don't tell me it's just destroyed the cargo in my ship that I now can't pick up even though I've got a fucking multi-tool in my hand. No? Right you are. No, that's not what I wanted to open. Why is it too heavy to pick up? Has my tractor beam just disintegrated? What? Yeah, cool. 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 So... my, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I am trapped in a burning ship. That just...
Oh,
this... Dude, you should see my stream. So, I got to my hangar. I was right in front of the open door. I went to pass into the hangar, and my ship just randomly blew up. But not blowing up to the point where I'm in the medical bay, it just dropped to the floor. And now, my tractor beam isn't working, and I can't pick up these boxes that are still in my ship. And I don't think I can get to my switch on the... No, I can't even get the... I can't even open the door. Oh no. No, that's the hangar door. That's my lights on. That's my clothes.
This one. Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm stuck in a ship.
Fire.
Yeah, there is a fire. The thing is that I'm right outside the hangar door that I was flying into. This is what I'm saying, dude. I nothing there. I was fine, and I was in the middle of the pocket to be able to just fly straight into the what's it. I didn't hit anything. There was nothing there, and I've just ended up blowing up and landing on like outside, and now I can't get out the ship because my tractor beam doesn't work. So I got it in my hands to fucking yeah. Tractor beam has no use whatsoever, and then it doesn't matter anyway because these are saying no, you can't carry him. Open. Can I push this fucker out the door? I can get out. Yes. Look, this is where I was. There's my hangar. I reckon an instance of
Not your
another
higher anymore. Yeah.
has turned around, and as I've come into it, they've loaded them out of it, and they've just smashed into my ship and taken me out. But they were invisible. Also, why is my tractor beam deciding not to work? Like, look, it's highlighting that I can pick it up on the actual tractor beam. See the icon on it? Not there, not there, not there. Look at the beam. There you go. I should be able to pick it up. That's a pickable object. But apparently, I can't tractor. Cool.
There's like that's an armistice zone where you are. Look at this. You got the icon on the top left. It treats the tractor beam as a gun. That's why your hangar's not an armistice zone, where you can fire guns.
It's bullshit. So, we gonna die. Oh, yeah, okay. I fell through the planet.
Can't even do that.
Well, that's where we're at. That's where we're at, guys. Well, at least contract box missions are fixed. That means that I can make some money. Towards Drake Vulture back to do some salvage. What's the time? Ooh, 10:15. I'm not going to be on for that much longer because I actually have to get up tomorrow. Bugger. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I've been rescued following an emergency. Let me continue then. No, I'm getting some more, yeah, okay, now I'm locked to the bed again. How long is this going to take?
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not too bad,
Oh, just got a bit. Fucking played Cyberpunk for about 2 seconds and I'm already bored. Fantastic. This is what it's been like. I just can't fucking. Fuck's sake. I'm
Oh,
just looking at the
I
desktop.
just
thinking,
accepted another contract and it ended up being 7 kilometers away.
oh no.
"Oh,
Well,
what do I play? I do not fucking know.
alright, okay, cool. Aha. There we go. Let's have this.
Ugh.
Let's get you off. Let's get this on. Let's get that on. Let's get that on. Let's get that on. Let's get that on. That's me items back. God. Oh, get off. Oh, get off. Well, I'm back at Riker. I suppose that's not so bad.
Jesus
But
Christ,
I'm now getting input lag on my controls, so... Oh, damn it. Yeah, we got new zone entities, platform manager entities. Too many notices. Aha. Wow, look how long it took for my door to open from my initial interact. It was like 20 seconds. That's not a good sign. So, because of that... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave Star Citizen, I think. And have it save state there.
Yeah, because I've gone to a mission marker and Nothing is here.
Yeah, I think it's just about to have a bit of a crash. Like, it's no longer a server crash though. It's like a soft crash, and then the game keeps running from a different persistence. So yeah, I'm gonna leave. Let me leave. Let me leave. But that's what happens when you're running 600 people on a server all at once. So let's quit that. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that. Well, to be fair, I would say that the test has been successful, in fairness. I found out what I needed to find out. Things have fixed themselves before they start breaking again. Which is good news. That's much better than where we were last week, the week before, where it was literally an unplayable experience. So that's good. Just gonna quickly do this so that I can just say thank you for joining me on the stream this evening. It would appear that Star Citizen is back. It's been, for the most part, fixed with the issues that were occurring. Box missions for myself now populate properly again. So hopefully through this week, whether it's going to be in the daytime or at night time, might be both, I'm going to end up slamming the crap out of that because I need to make the money to get the vulture back. So we can start grinding onto some salvage, which salvage is my more favourite thing to do. It's a shame that obviously I couldn't turn around and get to join Faldo after that box mission return just screwed me out of, it's only 50k. But yeah, I guess that another hangar instance loaded, and whoever was coming in or out the hangar, they took me out. They were invisible. We didn't see them, and my ship just destroyed itself on the platform just outside the hangar. These things happen. But we've learned that the cargo missions are fixed. The population of the SKU boxes works on both ends, both in singles and also when multiple missions have been selected. So it's back to working again. Area 18 and Bajini seem to be relatively okay to operate in, so that's where I'm going to be operating again in. Do some grind. And yeah, I think that's where I'm going to call it for tonight for this stream. I hope you've enjoyed the stream, the video, the content. Having been joined by Faldo and Liam just in chat. I'm going to go back to them in Discord and stick around for a little bit, just having a chin wag before dipping off to bed. If you like what you've seen, please like, follow, share, and subscribe on this channel, my Twitch channel, which is Crunk7up. If you want to watch this stream at a later date, or after the 7 days that it lives on Twitch for, please head over to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/xofficina. That's where everything of mine lives permanently. Give that a like, share, subscribe, and follow. It'd be very much appreciated. And come jump in and join me on my Discord channel. It would be great to be able to socialize, make some new friends, and get some gaming suggestions and critique, feedback, whatever you like. Get in touch with me there or on any of the videos. Tomorrow morning, I will be continuing with the Japanese self-taught lesson material that I'm currently working through, the progress that I'm documenting. So you can always join me for that from 10, half 10 onwards. UK time, so that's GMT for anyone who's international. And yeah, so that's it from me. As always, take care, stay safe, keep sane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.